And welcome back to the Hunter Call of the Wild. I'm the gray-haired gamer, your host. With me, as always, is Gunner the Wonder Dog, the master tracker himself. And today we are back again into our whitetail grind on beautiful Rancho del Arroyo, Mexico. And we are getting ready to go. You can see we had a good hunt yesterday. We ended up hunting this whole lake just to the north of La Casa Grande, where we are here now. We ended up taking out 15 deer and a bobcat. So today we're going to jump over to our next spot here on this lake to the east. So let's go ahead and jump over there. We'll get our clocks reset and get ready to move out. Now I've already gone ahead and re-upped my ammo. We were getting a little down on 30-06 shells, and especially on the crossbow bolts. Man, we have been knocking them out with the crossbow. So we're also going to continue that today. And we're going to do, I'm not exactly sure how many resets we've had since we've been to this area. We are not going to do a full 6-time reset, but we are going to do 2. Okay, so let's get our set back here at about 7:45. We're pretty close to this area. We're going to go to the southern part of this map. And yeah, we're not going to do 6 resets because we don't want to spend $7,500, but we will spend $750. And that should get us a nice little jump. Those 2 resets plus the ones we've done since we were last here should help us out. Alright, we want to go right up to our tripod and we'll get Gunner moving and we'll get going. We've had quite a bit of luck here in the past. We've been here a few times, so we are definitely getting to know the animals' habits, where they come in, where they come out, what other animals are in the area, and we're going to use all that knowledge that we've gained over these hunts to get a good hunt today, hopefully. Let's see, we did level up again the other day. We are now up to... I'm on profile card. We're up to level 21, almost ready to jump to level 22. We're up to almost $30,000. Like I said, we did have to spend a little bit to re-up our ammo, but we are slowly but surely closing in on that magical 48,000 that we need to buy our first big bore rifle, the 338. And we've been very excited to get that so that we can head out to some different areas, some different maps, and take on some of the truly large animals in the game. We were at Silver Ridge Peaks just the other day doing a little scouting in preparation for that. And it was unusual to see the 30-06, the M1 Garand, all of a sudden not be big enough. That we have used it very successfully here in Rancho, as well as in Layton. And on both those maps, the M1 can successfully kill everything on the map. So it was a bit of a change when we shot an elk in Silver Ridge Peaks and it just ran off and laughed at us. So we are going to be getting the 338. Like I said, we did unlock it. We got enough skill points. We just need enough money. And then, sad to say, but the M1 will be knocked back to position 3. It will be knocked out of our number 1 spot in our loadout, at least for Silver Ridge Peaks, Africa, and Yukon. It will still remain our go-to weapon for our whitetail grind, definitely, and for anything that we might go back to Layton. They did make some big changes on Layton's with the schedule of the animals, when they eat, when they drink, and we have not been back there since those updates kicked in. So I'm kind of interested to see how that will change things. But we're also excited to now we can go successfully hunt quite a few new maps, or new to us since this career got restarted. And there's our turkey. We know they'll come in from the south here right about 8 o'clock. And we usually do end up getting a shot at least one of them as they come through. The deer we will not see till closer to 8:30. So let's get down here. We'll get Gunner settled in. And we'll jump up in our tripod and we'll go through today's loadout. Come on, buddy. Come on, buddy. Okay, lay down. Okay, he should be safe from getting trampled on there by the deer. Alright, let's check our time. Right at 8 o'clock. Good deal. Okay, so in today's loadout, we are carrying in our number one spot the M1 Garand, the Deer Slayer. And we are also carrying 2 scopes for it. The medium power scope, the 4 to 8 power scope that we have attached now. And we are also carrying the high powered scope, the 8 to 16 power, for long range shots up in this area. In our number 2 spot, we are carrying, as usual, our rangefinder binoculars that will take all the guesswork out of distance and adjusting our sights, knowing what scope to use, etc. In our number 3 position is the beast from the east, the compound bow. And today we are packing the 420 grain arrows, which is perfect for our whitetail, but in the case of these turkeys that are coming up through here, we'll still get the kill, we'll still get some points, but they are considered improper ammo. We should actually have the smaller 300 grain arrows for them to get all our harvest checks, but still that won't stop us from taking one. In fact, that one right there is a very nice gobbler. So if he comes in a little bit closer, we're going to pop him, I think. Okay, that's a hen. There he is, right there, 71. See if we can get on here quickly while he's still selected. And that looks like a dead gobbler. Bingo. We knew those turkeys were coming. Every time we come up here, we have these turkey come through. Normally we do let them get a little closer, right up underneath of us. But with the crossbow, having that 5 power scope there, and now that we've done our tutorial showing how to specifically use the scope, we can take longer range shots. We can actually take effective shots up to 100 meters with this crossbow. Okay, so that concludes all our weapons. And then we're also carrying a couple lures specifically just for the whitetail. We have our very effective, very popular doe bleat call. And we are also carrying the snort wheeze call, which is a little bit less effective than the doe bleat, but has a bigger range. The snortweeze has a 200-meter range, where the doe only has a 150-meter range. So when they're a little further out, like up on this north shore, it cannot be effective if they're out of distance, if they're out of the range. Okay, so let's take a look at our clock. 8:11. We already got our first kill, our first hunting pressure on the board. Now, what we know of this area is that we do have a drink zone right in this area, the center of drink zone. So it will actually extend all the way out to this area. And we also have this drink zone very close to us, right to the south. So if we do get deer coming in down here, they are very nice close shots for us. The ones here to the north, we usually have to take with the M1. You can see there's 150 meters there, and at our longest range, 200, 210. So we are set for both of those. We have that killer combination, the M1 for the long range, high powered shots, and the crossbow for shorter range. Now, like I said, we have hunted here a few times now, and we know that this spot right here is where we want to watch. Right in these two little spots in between these trees is where we're going to see all our deer come in. Okay? And when they come in, it'll be like kids coming off a school bus. And they all come in together all at one time. Usually about 8:30 to 8:45 a.m. We'll see them roll in. Now, they won't all stay there. And there's a call right there. Some will come down off this hillside and drink here. We've seen them drink here, here, and then some of them will continue on up onto this hillside and come down here to this zone to our south. Every time you go and hunt an area, especially for the Great One grind, you know, where you're going to be in the same areas again and again and again, it definitely pays to make mental notes of the animal's behavior. Like I said, when they come in, when they come out, what directions they come from, what time, and build yourself up a mental picture of their habits so that whatever they do, you won't be surprised, and you'll be prepared with the right equipment, with the right ammo, to make some very successful hunts. Okay, that one we heard just right up here on the hill. He's moving down. He's up in the trees up here moving down. And yeah, right there, bingo, right there we got our first customer. See, that's a little different. They come down off the hillside this way instead of through the trees. But that is a nice buck standing in the back. If we can spot him. He is a 2, and he's showing a possible between 134 and 175 for a trophy rating. And he is right at 150 meters. We're going to go ahead and take him before the rest of the deer come in so that we won't spook too many of them. Lift up just a little. Bingo, that should be a dead buck. And boom, there he fell. Didn't even make it 10 meters. So there we go. There's an excellent first deer kill. We did kill us a turkey with the crossbow, but we got that shot in nice and early, and we only spooked the two doe that were with him. Now they'll go up on the hill, and then in a few moments they'll come back down. They may not come exactly to this same spot, but they will come back to this drink zone. One technique that we developed here that works very well at this location is that we can take advantage of there being two zones, okay? Because we've had a lot of times where the deer will come in. See there, those ones come back in already. They will stay up along this northern edge. Okay? So what we'll do intentionally, we'll start popping everything up there. Okay? But does, buck, it doesn't matter. And we will build up just enough hunting pressure up here that the animals will be a little nervous to come in there, and that they'll end up coming right to the zone here to the south. And we'll bring them in very nice and close when our calls we're too far away for our calls to be effective. So we'll take control of the zone and take control of those animals by use of hunting pressure. So we're about 10 minutes into the stream. We've been here about 5-10 minutes, and we've already got 2 kills, one of them a nice buck. Ooh. Wow, that sounded like a beast. That was definitely a buck. Now this is something new. We've heard a call or two from the south in the past, but we've never seen any deer walk in from that way. They've always been to the north. So whether this one is going to walk directly into this zone, or he may go up the roadway. The road is right up over the hill here. So he may go up the road and kind of circle around and come in. This will be interesting if he actually does come in from the south. This will be the first time we've seen that. Now last time we did have a couple come down off the hillside here. It was later in the drink zone. Because if we look at the map, over here across the road, we have a mule deer zone, we have a jackrabbit zone, and another jackrabbit zone. It seems to be a common theme that whether we're shooting them here to the north or here to the south, that when they run straight up over the hill, cross that road into the valley on the other side, and then come back. Now, I assumed that there would be a zone up there that they were running to, like a safe area, but so far we have not found it. Even when we shoot them up here at this north, they will run up over the hill and come back. We've actually had to track quite a few wounded deer up into this area to take the corpses, to harvest them. Okay, so now we don't want to neglect this area to the north. We had those 2 doe come back, and they are right there. See, now they're kind of back a little bit from the shore. They did not come back to the exact same area, but they did come back to the same zone. And we should be seeing, yep, right there. And there's a buck. No, I do not want to take a picture. Where? No. Why can I not get... There we go. Okay, so that's a doe. But yeah, right in where we called it. Right where we've seen them before. And we got a nice little buck right there. He's a little smaller than the last one we took. He's at 240 meters. We could take him if we switch over to the high-powered scope, which is not really an issue, but before we do that, we want to take a look. Yeah, here's a couple doe. And then we have the doe down here. Or are those the same doe? Yeah, they moved up. No, they're still there. So we now have 4 doe over here. 2 up here, 2 in the middle, and then we have these ones up here at the end. See if we can see if there's any other buck maybe in there with them. Those are both doe. There's a 3rd doe, 3 doe, 4 doe. There's one behind. It looks like yet another doe, but we do have that one buck. And we have something else coming in behind these trees. And yeah, here come more of them. Like I said, when they come in, it's like kids off a school bus. And they all seem to come in together. Even though there's more than one group of deer there, they all seem to want to show up at the same time. Okay, so we know we have one buck up there we can take. And it seems like, oh man, all the rest of these are doe. Let's take a look down here. We don't want to neglect any areas. We don't want to miss a big buck just because we had tunnel vision in on a different spot. You know, because we've seen them always come from the north before, doesn't mean anything. We could have them come from the south for the first time. Okay, we got a doe moving on down. Now since she didn't stop to drink up there with those other ones, if she doesn't stop here with these to drink, then she's probably going to come on down here to this zone right next to us. There's a 2nd doe coming with her, a 3rd doe. So you can see they are different groups. They will stop in different places to drink. And that buck was just to the right of those other ones. Okay, so we're going to let these doe get a little further on past. Yep, here they come on down right above the big rock, right into the trees. Now, if we shoot now, they're actually getting close to us, so we'll spook them from the gunshot sound. So we're going to have just a little bit of patience, let those doe come down here. We're going to shoot one of them with the crossbow, and then we're going to take that buck up there. So we're going to go ahead and get prepared by switching out our sight, and we want the Argus, yes, 8 to 16 power. Okay, so now if we take a look now with this high-powered scope, we can actually zoom in closer than our binoculars. And yeah, there's that buck right there. He's kind of hidden behind that bush, but we should still be able to get a shot in there. But we do not want to shoot him first. So with him, we have no choice but to use the M1, because of the range, obviously. And we will spook everything out of here when we do that. Now we should have those doe wandering on down here by now. Yeah, here they come, They're taking their sweet old time, but they're coming. And they will be right in range of our crossbow in just a few moments. No bucks with them yet, huh? That is kind of disappointing, but, take what we can get. Money's money, honey. And like we always say, we know the taken doe will not help our Great One grind, but we are not back to level 60 yet, and we have some expensive toys that we want to get. So shooting doe will work just fine for that. And here they come. Right in underneath of us. And just like that, that crossbow is lethal. Okay, there's another call from the south, huh? And that sounds like a doe. Yeah, the crossbow, the only real drawback from that is while it is more silent than a rifle, it is not completely silent. Not like the compound bow. It's about the same level, I would say, as the air rifle. So I'm sure that that one just growled in response to that bit of noise from the crossbow. All right, so now we spooked them up, and they're already kind of fussing about there. We will get on our buck up here, and he is, man, this sight is touchy. We want a 300 meter 0. There, he's got his head up. And that should be a dead buck. Yeah, now we just spooked everything again. Does sound like there was something standing right behind here. Alright, so not too bad a start. We have one dead turkey, one dead doe, and two dead bucks. Alright, we're going to go ahead and switch our sights back. That while the 8 to 16 power scope is very nice for those long range shots, you could see it was very, very twitchy, very unstable. So we only use that when we absolutely have to. We can safely take 150 meter, 200 meter shots using the smaller scope. Yeah, that's going to take them a few minutes before they come back in up there. Yeah, we picked him out right in the middle. There was three doe standing all around him, and we picked him out and dropped him right in his frickin' tracks. In fact, there a doe comes back already. Yeah, he's laying right behind that bush right there. Alright, so we got one doe coming back in. What is right there? There's two more doe coming back in. Now you see we have all our hunting pressure is built up to the north. Okay? So we take one or two more deer out of there. There will be enough hunting pressure that the deer will think twice before going back in there. That'll make them all the more likely to come right down underneath our feet. Does and bucks alike. So we can control those deer, control where they go without ever using a call. Because when they come down here in range, like we took that one right there with the crossbow in a stand, and look, we have like 0 hunting pressure built up here. We'll be able to knock the snot out of many, many deer down here using that combination, the archery and a structure. And I'm hearing footsteps. Yep, right there. Stop, honey. Oh, right in the glare of the sun. Knocked her right off, or did not drop her in her tracks, but actually hit her so freaking hard, it knocked her backwards. Just the sick power of this crossbow. And we got her before any of the other ones came back. So that's great. If we would have had her and two or three other ones come in with her, we would have only got shot at one and the others would have spooked. So having her come in alone was perfect. We were able to totally focus on her, knock her the fuck out, and not spook anything. Alright, now we want our binoculars. We want to keep tabs on what's going on up north here. They look there, they come back in. Now, are there any bucks in with them, or are they all doe? There's 4 of them standing there. And when they are in close like this, it can be pretty difficult to spot them. Okay, yeah, there's 1, 2. I believe those are all doe. Yeah, right in that spot, right here where there's these 2 little holes in the trees. That's where they always come in at. Now, if you look, they're just on the far edge of that zone. The center of the zone is here. So they are just clear out on the outside edge of it. We're going to finish taking a look around here. And if there's nothing else close, there's a couple doe right there standing, but they've been standing there the whole time. There's 1, 2, 3 of them. Okay. Nothing down here to the south. So we're going to pop another one of those. We're going to pop one of these does in this group and intentionally build up a little more hunting pressure there so that they won't come back, that they'll come in closer. And they're right at 213 meters. From our past hunts, our past experience, we know that if we go on a 150 meters 0 and aim for the spine, we'll put a shot right in the lungs. Or shoot right over top of them. So we were just a hair high on that first shot, but that's okay. They hesitated long enough. We were far enough away that the noise didn't really spook them. So it gave us that, 2 seconds, 3 seconds delay that we needed to get that extra shot in and compensate for our aim. And we did get a hit, and we probably got the kill on that. Let's see here. Now we know our bleat call has a 150 meter range, so that's only going to affect animals up to there. Our snort wheeze call has a 200 meter range, which will actually affect animals. Where's about 200? It'll affect up there pretty much to where we killed that first buck. So we have a chance to try, if they come into this section again, we have a chance to use our call and maybe get them to come a little closer. We don't want to shoot everything up here. We do want them down here where we can make the easier shots, but we might have to, encourage them to come down here by making that zone uncomfortable and unsafe for them. And yeah, here we already got them coming back in. Okay, so there. She's drinking already, so my experience has been like once they kind of settle in to drink, to eat, that they don't really want to move too much. But we'll try this call and see what happens. She should be in range of this call. Yeah, she's settled into drinking. She could give a shit less what kind of noises we make down here. The only noise she cares about is gunshots. Oh, no, she did look around a little bit. And we are getting footsteps again close by. See, now all of a sudden that hunting pressure up there, that area is not quite so attractive to them. But this place down here is nice and wide open. And I think that was a doe. Where are you at? Hiding behind the tree? Yeah, I think she is hiding behind the tree. We have other footsteps. There she is. Yeah, she's a little doe. Alright, 53 meters. Are there any bucks with you? Are you all does? And we did a double reset, hoping that would bring some of the bucks back. You know, we did 2 resets just now. We did 2 or 3 resets since we've been here last time. So that should have been enough to respawn the bucks, but man, we are seeing definitely mostly doe. Alright, so they're going to hang out right there. She's glitching. We've had this happen before, like pretty much right in that same spot. Had a deer glitch like that. See how it looks like she's having an epileptic seizure? We took the, actually I think it was the air rifle at the time. There she quit glitching. She calmed down. Oh, she's still glitching. But we took a shot at a doe right in that same spot doing that same thing. And it actually went right through her. We did not hit her. We saw the dirt poof up from behind her, and she ran off without a scratch. So you have to be careful. Look for that glitching movement, that like epileptic seizure looking deal, and don't shoot at them when they're like that. Okay, so we got a doe back there. We got another doe back in up here. See, now there's not 5, 6, 7 of them standing up there. We got some coming down here now. And she's still standing there glitching. Wow. The other one must be behind the tree now. Okay, let's see if we can kind of jolt her out of that glitchy movement. She's in range of our doe call. Even if she would only come a few steps, that would break that glitch. Okay, it looks like she's calmed down. Nope, she's still doing it. We will take a shot at her and see what happens. But like I said, the last time I shot, and it was in the exact same place too, was the weirdest thing. The shot literally went right through her. Nope, we got her. We got her. Well, we missed that one. And there was a second doe with her. We didn't lead enough. Alright, so 2 dead doe, 1 dead turkey, 3 dead doe, and 2 dead buck, and a dead doe up here. If we don't see any more bucks, we're going to jump down. We're going to gather these dead up before we forget where they're all at. I've done that so many damn times. In fact, the last episode, I left 2 doe laying because as I went out to go collect them, we kept seeing other ones to shoot. Yeah, they ran up to that road. We've seen that behavior before. They run up to the road. We'll hide on the other side a little bit and then come back down over the hill. But now that we have the crossbow, we are not chained, we are not shackled to these structures. We can get down and we can go walk around and shoot stuff from the ground and still have the reduced hunting pressure that we have here in a stand with a rifle. We just can't use a rifle on the ground. And we'll give this doe another moment or two, see if she comes back, see if we can get a free shot. No? Okay. We're going to jump down and gather up our corpses. So we'll go ahead and take this easy one right here. This was the crossbow. Yeah, look at that. Through the heart, all the way back to the liver and stomach. Look how much power those bolts have. Our air rifle would have barely penetrated, even at that short range, the air rifle would have barely penetrated the heart. The 30-06 would have gone through the heart and maybe into a lung, but this bolt, man, went halfway, 3/4 of the way through that animal. When I was younger, we had a interesting experience. My family is all very big into hunting. Even my mom, when she was younger, used to go out and hunt. And so I've had guns and bows and arrows, everything around me my whole life. One time, my brothers got a hold of a piece of airline glass like they use in airplanes. So they have to be very, very pressure resistant. So we had this piece of glass. It wasn't like normal glass. It was like half plexiglass to make it shatter resistant as well. And it was, I'm not kidding you, like almost 3 inches thick. And my brothers were fooling around and they decided to shoot this thing point blank with a .357 Magnum. You know, they were like 5 feet away. And that bullet only penetrated about a half an inch into that glass out of a .357 Magnum. Then they turned around and popped it with a compound bow, like a 65 pound bow, and the arrow went clear through the glass and was sticking out the other side. It is amazing the difference and the penetration. You know, and they do recognize it here in the game, but it is crazy how much difference it is in real life, the way the physics works on them. Come on, sit. Oh, we got him in the head. In the head with a compound bow at 71 meters. Wow. That's pretty cool. We'll take that. Alright, so we gotta go up north. This will be a nice way to kinda spook the animals. You know, stir them up a little bit. Get them coming into a different spot without shooting at them. Because when you shoot at them and you make that noise, man, that really, really spooks them. But if you walk in among them, or you fire the crossbow in among them, they spook, but it's nowhere near as drastic. You know, we popped a deer that was in a group of like 4 in yesterday's hunt, and using the crossbow, the other deer only ran like maybe 20 meters and turned around and came back within like 30 seconds. But when you fire off a shot from the from a rifle, shotgun, something like that, man, then they'll run at like 100 meters, 200 meters, and will take them a few minutes to come back in. And still a doe. Still just a doe there. Is that a doe in here? Yeah, there's a doe. They're still all frickin' doe. I mean, we'll take them. We need the money. How are we doing on money anyhow? Up to 31.6. So we still need quite a bit yet to get what we want, and that's the 338. So we will take these doe just as quick as we will bucks, but it's just discouraging because they're not helping our Great One grind at all. I mean, we have to take, pardon my French, a shitload of bucks to even think about seeing a Great One, and these doe are not helping. But, you know, we knew getting into this, we'd seen and heard stories of enough other people doing Great One grinds to know it was not going to be a 1 day, a 1 week, or even a 1 month adventure. It was gonna take us a good long time to finally get him. But like I said, it can be discouraging that you know, you come out and you want to find some nice bucks, even little bucks, man. You know, I just want to see bucks, because if I shoot a tier 1, you know, he has a chance to come back bigger. If I shoot a tier 2, he has a chance to come back bigger. But when I shoot a doe, and all I get's another doe. Alright, we've known before that we can sneak up right into those bushes right there before any of those doe to the north can see us, any of the ones further up along the shoreline. So we'll get right up to this tree. Okay, Gunner. Lay down, be quiet, buddy. Okay, and the ones we were seeing right by this zone center were back a little bit, so they're not right on the shore. I think they are a little further over the hillside here. So we come up over the top of this little rise, we should start seeing them. So we are going to stick to cover as much as we can, either to be in the cover or keep these shrubs between us and them. Alright, now we should be able to have a good little look around. We should see something here. Yep, right there. 22 meters. Bingo. Alright, did we spook something? Yeah, we did. I see it going down there in the trees. Oh, they're mad now. Yeah. With that scope, or with this crossbow being so quiet, they'll be right back in here. In fact, I think that one's turning back around already. No. So while they're stirred up, we'll move. Get Gunner to move in a little closer while it's safe, while he won't spook anything. And then we'll have Gunner lay down right up here, where he's hidden. We're hidden. That's close enough. Gunner leveled up as a companion. He should be pretty close to maxing out. We already got him maxed out at level 15 for Master Tracker. But he still has a little bit to go. Yeah, we were right in front. That should still be at least a single lung, possibly a double lung. Thoracic vertebrae, thoracic spinal cord, left lung. Yeah, single lung, but that was the vertebrae that's what dropped him in his tracks, that spinal cord. Alright, so we're going to get back into cover right up here. And wait a moment. And hopefully shoot something else. Alright, the wind is in our favor. I totally forgot about checking my scent. We'll ease up here into this Charlie Brown looking Christmas tree. Yeah, I know that's a dated reference, but I'm the gray-haired gamer. I'm an old fella. Okay, there's our first buck we shot laying right there. We should have a doe laying in here somewhere else yet that we shot earlier with the rifle. And then we have the second buck further up the shoreline. Bingo, what do we got here? And you're going to drink right there. Now this shot's going to be a little tough because there are branches in the way. She's right at 37 meters. And we got her. Oh, reload, 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 reload. Did she run? That's the only drawback with, well, that's the big drawback with the crossbows, that slow reload time. Yeah, she ran. She ran. Okay, let's get Gunner to move up just a little bit. We'll just go step by step, inch by inch. Next thing you know, we'll be in Niagara Falls. And yes, that's an even more dated reference. That goes all the way back to black and white, back to the Three Stooges. So this is usually what happens on our stand hunts. We'll shoot a couple from the stand. We go to collect up the harvest, and we end up shooting more on the ground, going to pick up the ones we shot originally. Okay, we need to get into a little cover. I'm hearing very, very faint, but I am hearing footsteps. I don't even care where I shot that one. There could be one down over the embankment right here. Yep, right there. 35 meters. And she moved. She's down over the embankment, I think. Alright, so we're going to do a little stalking. We are, even though the wind's blowing away from that deer, we are going to be in very, very close. And when you do get to like 10, 15 meters away, they can smell you regardless of what direction the wind's blowing. How far away is Gunner? It won't show. Say, because we do not want Gunner running up here right now, making all kind of noise and acting all crazy. Yeah, she's right over this embankment. I hear her footsteps. So she's going to be very, very close. And we are not moving at full speed. I'm only giving it like half the stick. Okay, now we have zero cover. We're going to lay down prone, and that is an advantage of the crossbow. That we can fire it prone without any special skills or perks. With the regular compound bow or traditional bows, you have to spend points and unlock a perk to be able to shoot while laying down. But that's where the crossbow is just enough like a rifle that we can get away with this. Yeah, I hear her. We're like right on top of this bitch. So now we're going to do every little thing we can to be quiet. We're lying prone. We just used our scent blocker. And then we're just going to move, pause, move, and pause. Yeah, she is right in here somewhere. We're using the terrain, using this rise of the hillside to block us from her sight. Right there she is, right point blank. And we turfed it in the dirt. Son of a bitch. So yeah, all that kind of for nothing. Okay, stand up. Ah, well, you can always use the practice. Okay, let's get Gunner down here. But man, yeah, Wow. Yeah, right there. We ended up turfing into the dirt. Okay. See if we can use this corpse as cover. She's right there. Are there any others? Anybody else up in here? Now, how many times have you seen this? Using a dead deer as cover to shoot another deer. Yeah, there's one, two. One right there. 60, 65 meters. And we got her. We got her right through the trees. Good deal. We'll take that. Thanks for helping us out there, buddy. And he is a silver. Flesh, right scapula, right lung. With the 30-06. And there should be one other doe that we shot a long time ago. Up in here somewhere. Let's see if Gunnar can track. And hopefully he won't track the one I just shot. Yeah, he's tracking something there. Okay. Yeah, there's our buck. Hiding right behind the bushes. We shot him from way down there. This is that spot where the deer come in. This is the spot we were watching with the two holes in the trees. Alright, Gunner, I know, I got off track here. Okay, go ahead, get back on track. Go find him, buddy. Yeah, medium bleed rate. Okay, they didn't go too far. Should be, yeah, there's the corpse. There's the corpse. Okay, and we're going to use our little trick to keep our dog quiet. That trick is patent pending. I developed it. I figured it out. I have not seen anyone else use that trick. So if you use it, you owe me a nickel. Alright, what do we got going on here? Yeah, we're all the way back up to the road. Time is 10:55. We got a half hour left in the drink zone. So we're going to bust it out up here to the road. We're going to run down the road and get back in our stand for the last bit. And that sounded like a doe, so we're not going to piss with you. We've taken too many doe today already. But what bucks that we did see, man, we killed them. There was only 2 of them, but we killed them. How we doing on money now? 35,300. So that little walk just straight up along that shoreline definitely paid off. Now we do want to watch because we know from past habits that those deer, when we spook them from our stand, they come up the hill, right across this road, right down into this valley. Okay, where's our stand? Right there. Still got a touch of the Rancho lag on us, but nothing too severe. And yesterday it felt like we were trying to walk through maple syrup. You know, whenever we were walking, it felt like we were crouched. Whenever we were running, it felt like we were walking. Yeah, here's the track. See, they do come up along this road. Oop, hello. 73 meters. Dead doe. SBD, baby. Silent but deadly. And the second one ran off. Yeah, left her laying right in the middle of the road. Look at that. That's a good thing. And yet another frickin' doe. Oh, that was nice. That was a good shot. We got that reverse angle. Wow, we shot her in the ass, and it still went halfway through her body and popped the lung. Unbelievable. Okay. So now we're back down in here. Our stand's back that way a bit. Thought I heard footsteps, but they were so faint. Okay, let's see if we can pull them to us. Yeah, look at all the tracks right there. Whew. Like a deer highway. Bingo. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, that's a buck. There's a buck. Oh, you're going to stop right there? Right at 83 meters. Okay. Boom. He's not going far. He is. And there's another nice big buck. Oh, come on. Come on. Reload, reload, reload. Alright, we gotta get back down in that stand. Or back down in here and hide. Yeah, come on, buddy. We need you to find us some blood. We know we popped that one right there. He definitely reacted. We got a hit. I was a little iffy on the sight, so we may have hit a little low on the chest. Might have just gotten flesh. I was hoping we got a lung, but we can't be 100% sure on that. Come on, lay down. And those commands are touchy. Right there's a doe, and we got something else. Right there's a doe. Alright, let's get our scent blocker on us, because they're coming right in on us. That buck's probably right in here with them. Yeah, it's a doe. Alright, go on back down to the beach. Sure, it's safe. Yeah, I know we got one right over here. That's a doe. I want the bucks. Where's your boyfriend? Okay, now we don't have to hear her footsteps. And we don't hear anybody else running off. Where's your buddies at? We know a couple more came down here. Hopefully they went a little further up along the shore where this little bit of noise from the crossbow wouldn't have affected them. But Gunner's going to want to come down here and join us. Yeah, he's laying up on the hillside up there. So we are on the clock. It's 11:30 now. Those deer are not going to want to stay in this area. We still have one buck in here to track. That one we shot right down in here somewhere. But we have faith in Gunner's skills. We know how good of a tracker that boy is. If there's any blood around here at all, he'll find it. Yeah, I think they might have bounced out of here. I think this zone is done. Yeah, there comes Gunner. And that's fine. If there's nothing else here, we're not hearing footsteps or anything. We're not getting any warning calls. Yeah, I think they bounced. I think they're traveling on out of here. But we should have some blood. Is this blood right here? Right there's blood. Oh yeah, that was non-vital organ. Yeah, so we hit low on that one. That buck probably only got the bottom of his chest. Come on, track. So he's going to take a while to bleed. But that was about 5-10 minutes ago now, so he should be dead. Or clotted. He could have clotted with that bad of a shot. Oh no, he's down to 25% already. We just want to keep watching Gunner's status. If it changes from tracking blood to tracking prey, then we know he's gone. He's still tracking blood. See, the way these deer zigzag back and forth and carry on and walk over top of each other's tracks, Man, it would take me an hour just to track this one deer. There he is. He did not get away. Good deal. Good deal. Yeah, right there is where we had that last buck. That's the spot we watch all the time, right there, those trees. They always come right through there. Oh, no. Look at that. We shot him in the face. We almost put his eye out. Oh, my God. We were worried about shooting low. Oh, man. I accidentally shot Marvin in the face. Damn. A bronze, yeah, right in the face. Right underneath that eye socket. Wow. Okay, good deal. Let's take a look at our kill count here so far today. It is the 19th. Okay, so yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 animals. 12 of them deer. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. Yeah, 13, 12 deer. All right. So what we're going to do, since we don't want to get burnt out on just the grinds, and we obviously need to do a few more resets before we're going to start seeing bucks coming back in here. We're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to jump up to this tent right here, and we're going to hunt our way up through this valley, maybe take us some mule deer, and see if we can maybe get up here and find that elusive albino doe mule deer. We got the buck, the albino buck up here, and we did see a female albino running past, but we haven't seen her since. So we're going to jump up here, reset the time. That'll help with resetting our whitetails, and we're going to go hunt some mule deer. Said when you travel to a tent, you always want to travel first and then reset the time. Because anytime you travel to a tent, you do spook the animals around you. See, we're already getting a warning call, and there's a mule deer. So we're going to rest. Their drink time starts at 7:30 in the morning, so we're actually going to go to about 5 a.m. Get us some time to get up in there. It is a long, long walk. Because we have to go all the way up through this valley, winding our way up here. We want to get up to this zone up here. Yeah, 7:30 to 11:30. And let's see, how far away is that? As the crow flies, 2 kilometers. Now, with the mule deer, they are considered a little bit bigger of an animal than the whitetail, but our M1 will still work. And I do believe our 420 grain arrows will also work and get us our harvest checks. Yep, we are going the right way. We've come early morning, and we've come up in here about noontime, and yeah, we always see something up here. We have confirmed mule deer, jackrabbits, coyotes, turkey, and at least at the entrance to this valley in this beginning part, we've also seen whitetail. Even though we've only found zones for the mule deer and the antelope jackrabbit. We still, yeah, right there, bingo. What is that? That's a mule. That looked to be a pretty good size one too. The wind is in our favor, thank goodness. But we were making a fair bit of noise, and we are just out here in the middle. There is still some vegetation, but not as much as what we've had at that last lake to hide in. So we got to be a little more careful planning our route. Yep, bingo. Look at that mule deer in here eating. Now, even though we saw that albino female all the way up at that lake, these animals travel quite a ways. She could be part of any of the groups we see between now and up to that lake. Oh, look at you. You are at 55 meters. Okay. Oh, there's a couple nice bucks in there. But no albino. And of course they say they're all diamonds. Okay, oh, that one spooked. They saw us. Now they're all gonna run. Yep. Because we're sitting here with our ass hanging out in the wind. Okay, now we're hid. They might come back. They were eating. What time is their eating zone? Come on, tell me what time. It's 4 to 7. Okay, so they just got in that zone about an hour ago. So we didn't shoot. So as long as we get under cover, our scent is safe. We have a chance that they'll come back. Let's get Gunner to move up just a little bit here to join us. Yeah, see, there's still the 2 doe there, but man, we wanted a couple of them buck. Yeah, there they come. There they come. Okay, Gunner, lay down, buddy. Yeah, see, sometimes it's better to not shoot than to make a bad shot. Okay, now they cannot see us. 1 buck come back in. There's a second buck. Which one has the higher score? 175 to 236. You're not going to let me spot that one. 192 to 253. Yep, you're dead. You are dead, bitch. That could be a diamond. Alright, we're going to go ahead and move out. Our ultimate goal is to get up to the lake. We know there's no albino in that group, so we're just going to take that one, be very, very happy about it, and move on. With that kind of score, it should be a gold if not a diamond. We did get an instant kill, so we definitely, oh yeah, look at that blood. We definitely hit some kind of vital organ. Yeah, right at the front shoulder. Look at that rack. My goodness, that's a beauty. Gold. 239. Diamonds 314. My goodness. Left lung, right lung, liver. We hit the hat trick of vital organs, all three. $1,100, almost $1,200. Cool. Good boy, Gunner. Even though you didn't do nothing. Yeah, I know you're mad. We chased you out of your zone, but there's no albino with you. And by using the compound bow like this on the ground, I mean, that gave us a little bit of a splash, but like nothing really. We can hunt silent but deadly all the way up through this valley and not worry about blowing out any zones. We can basically shoot whatever comes in range. How are we doing on bolts? Oh, we still have like 61 bolts left. Sweet. Now we do know there are some other zones further along up here, and we'll be running into them soon enough. In fact, yeah, there's one right there. So we still want to try to plan our path. You know, sparse vegetation, but there's still enough that we can walk and stay close to it, so we can have some kind of cover close by us if we do see something. Okay. There's another mule deer zone out ahead of us. I thought I saw something run through here behind this tree just as I knelt down, but I can't be sure. Okay, maybe I didn't see anything. Oh, we have tracks, but they're all going this way. Yep. Mule deer, mule deer. And there's our turkey. Now we do not have the right ammo, the right bolts for the turkey. As we said before, we need the small ones, the 300 grain. And we're only packing the 420 grain. But we can still shoot a turkey, we can still get money and get a little experience out of it. We just won't get a good trophy. We won't pass all our harvest checks. Okay, the wind is still in our favor. Excellent. Yep, there's our turkey. And there should be mule deer. Last time we come up here, man, we had turkey and mule deer all right in on top of each other. It was the craziest thing I ever seen. It looks like these are all hens, all jakes. Nope, there's a gobbler. What's that? What's that? Is that coyote or bobcat? Jackrabbit. We definitely don't have the right ammo for him. I know we'll get a lot more money out of a turkey than we will a bunny rabbit. Which one? Where's the beard? Where'd that gobbler go? Is it the one? Is it that? Come on, let me spot it. Yeah, that's him. That's him. That's him. Right at 100 meters. We got him. We got him. We got us a gobbler. Say that extreme range. Yeah, he's dead. And there's the little bunny. Oh, right over the little bunny's head. They are a tiny, tiny target. Come on, man, these controls for the dog. But we got us our turkey. But you could see the delay there, the flight time. From when we pulled the trigger to when this gobbler responded. Yep, there's... Oh, hello, hello. Those are whitetail. Yeah, I know. You're mad at us. Lay down. Us lay down, Gunner lay down. No, don't walk the frick in front of me. Lay down. Now, where were these whitetail going? Where is their zone? There he is, there he is. Oh, look at you. Very easy. You've been hiding up in here. Oh, that's a mule deer. Okay. Unfortunately, we do not have a call for them. You're right at 100 meters, give or take. That was high. Right over his back. I knew when I pulled the trigger it was going to be high. Okay, let's keep moving. And we cannot see where the bolt hit that one. Sternum, right lung, liver, stomach, intestines. Oh, we went right through his breastbone. Almost $1,000. $941 for that. Excellent. Stay down, stay down. There's a zone for whitetail. 120 meters. If we can get to 100, we can take a shot. Apparently we need to start hunting their eating times as well as their drink times to find these bucks. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Right there, right there, right there. 108, 107. Or if we can get to 90, that'd be even better. I think we can. Wind is off to the side, so we're okay there. Come on, a few more meters, and we'll have us another buck down on the ground. Come on, almost. Bingo, perfect. Alright, we gotta get him spotted. Try to get him spotted. There. Okay. Right in front of him. Son of a bitch. I hurried the shot. I rushed the shot. I got all excited. I had the buck fever. Alright, well, time to move on. We found the zone. We know they'll be back in here again. And if we didn't hit him, he'll come back. Their eating zone goes all the way up to right before their drink zone. Okay, 6 o'clock, 6:09, so we still have an hour and a half to get up through here. So we gotta watch not be putzing around too damn much. Yeah, I know you're up in here. Oh, there's bunnies right at our feet. Another mule deer zone up here. So we still have a chance to find that albino before we have to walk all the way up to that lake. Yep, there's the bunny. There's some other bunnies in here. I hear them running around. Yep. Wait, what the hell? Man, it did it to me again. There is like a strange glitch, and it only happens when you're looking through the glasses, okay? Or the scope. That whenever you lower it, it will spin you 180 degrees. And when it happens, man, it really is confusing. Doesn't happen all the time. And look at all the bunnies up here. And we'll have to bring the 22 pistol up here and get some free pistol XP. They're everywhere. Alright, so let's get moving here a little bit. We know there's some whitetail in here, but they're not our real target. More bunnies. More bunnies. There's another one right here in front of us. 2 of them sitting right there. Alright, now we're seeing some tracks. This some muleys, or are these the whitetail? That's the muleys, okay. And if we see that albino, she's getting blasted with the M1. We're not taking any chances. We want a shot that we know is going to freaking hit, and we want a shot that we know is going to put her down in her fucking tracks. This is like the 3rd or 4th time we've been up here trying to find this girl. And we've been stumped every time. Well, to be fair, the one time we came up, I did a noob mistake, and I didn't look to see what time the zones were active. So we came at the end of the zone. Okay, so we got tracks, and we got mating calls confirming our muleys are in the area. We're hitting a little bit of the Rancho lag. So in this case, I'm going to take that as a positive sign that we're in somewhere where there's a bunch of animals. Yep, right there they are too. This should be that same group we were following. And there's Turkey in there with them. Yeah, so now it feels like we're at a crawl here. We're crouched down. And the lag. There's Turkey there too. And this would be a good place if you're, ooh, what's that? Is that whitetail or is that more mule? If you're a shotgun fan, this would be a good place to come up here with a shotgun. Take equal amounts of bird shot and slugs, and you could frickin' have a killing up in here. I saw a deer, coyote, yep. I saw a deer coming back down, but I couldn't tell if it was a mule deer or a whitetail. Oh no, it's not important because it was an albino. I got my focus set on getting me that albino doe. Yeah, this is their feed zone right in here. And we are not really seeing too much anything in here. There's some thick underbrush. What's that? What's that? What's that? That's whitetail right there. She's traveling. Oh, there's... Yeah, I know, buddy. We're about to spook something. There's a nice buck. And he's down. That should be a lung shot. Okay, we really don't care about spooking anything else in here. Man, there must be a bunch of them up in here to have all this freaking lag. I mean, I'm walking right now at full speed, and it feels like I'm crawling the same speed as crawling on the ground. I mean, yes, I want them to fix the lag, but no, I do not want them to fix it by taking away any of the animals. I mean, pretty much about everywhere you go here, they are such rich environments. Okay, so we should have blood literally right in here somewhere. Go get him, Gunner. Oh, I think he found something. Yep, right there. Right there, he found something. No organs hit. This might take a bit. We want to just keep working our way up into this valley. We went up in that lake at the end. Man, it's like a little box valley. There's only one little pathway. Well, not little, but there's only one pathway in, one pathway out. And when we got that albino buck, man, they were just in there. They were just running circles around that lake. There's Turkey. I don't care about you. Gunner is still tracking blood. How's the health? Still at 75 to 100. And it's a very low bleed rate. Yeah, I don't know if we got this one or not. Very low bleed rate, as well as, you know, we can see the health is not dropping very, very quickly at all. And combine that with the mule deer being a bigger species of the deer, he could have, he could have quit bleeding on us. Only down to 50% now. What do we got in front of us? Bunny rabbits. Okay, finally it seems like the lag's letting up. Wow, that section was bad. Now it actually feels like we're moving a bit. Lord. There's whitetail right there running. But we are on the clock. We need to get going. Keep on rolling up this valley. Yeah, I'm coming, buddy. I'm coming. There goes Muley running. What is up here? Oh, he found him. We got the kill. We missed that one. Alright, let's gather up this buck, see how we did. Oh, he's just a little fella. Bronze, yeah, through the head. Alright. I do want to check something out here while I'm here. This side valley. We still got stuff running around in here in the woods with us. It's more bunny rabbits. Come on, get up there. Get up there. But yeah, all these little side valleys off here too, man. They're all good hunting. Oh, and it's thick down in there. Yeah, this valley goes all the way back up, all the way up to the edge of the reserve. Okay, and the wife is giving me the disapproving looks that she wants to go to bed. We have been on for 2 hours stream. I would like to keep going a little bit. I think what we're going to do, just to avoid this situation in the future, is, that's whitetail, that we're going to bring a tent up here right at the edge of the lake, and that way we can jump all the way up through all this. But man, it's such good hunting. But it does take time. Yeah, we still have like half a kilometer to go, and like I said, the lady's giving me a dirty look, saying she wants to go to bed. It's 11 o'clock at night here, so I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up this episode. We are going to check our final kill count, and yeah, let's see here, 18, 19. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 animals. We added 2 more mule deer and another Rio Grande turkey to our list. Not too bad, not too bad. We're up to $39,000, so we are definitely closing in on the money for our 338. Seems like we definitely need to hunt a few more mule deer to knock that up real quick. We will be back again tomorrow for our regular time. We'll get Gunner a cookie quick. He was a good boy today. He did everything we needed him to do. There we go. So until next time, we will be back here in Mexico trying to get the last of this money up for our new weapon, and then it's going to be game on. So until then, thanks for joining us. Thanks for hanging out with us. Sure to check us out on YouTube. Check us out on Twitch. Smash that like button. Smash that subscribe button. Really help us out. So until next time, thanks again, and good hunting to you. This is the Gray Hair Gamer and Gunner the Wonder Dog saying take care.